Hey everybody, COVID, Dr. Positive. Give it up for your host, Stephanie Knowles, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Hey, just if anyone's confused at all, these are definitely not notes. I just like to read some of the poetry that I write. Sometimes when I'm on stage, it's Dr. Positive. It's alright, don't worry about it. So I like to start off the set with a bunch of life hacks. I don't know, it's informative. Some of the life hacks I like to do, I don't know if you're like me, but I also throw them in public a lot. It's just something I do. But it looks a lot cooler if right afterwards you just say, 10 points for Gryffindor! Everyone's stoked. Also, if you're talking to a bunch of people and they start looking like they're not listening to you anymore and your story's not that great, just end it with, and then I found $50! They're like, alright, that story was actually kind of tight. I got like Stephanie said, I'm new. I started out here in the alley. This is my first actual feature set. Like, I've just been only to do openings. I don't have much of a set. In the biz, we call they would say I have like a hard 5 or like a soft 1.5. Ladies. I mean, my dick is so small. How small is it, man? My dick is so small, it looks like a top hat for my balls. So much so that I bought it like a little monocle so it looks a little regal. Oh man, if you guys are into that, you should see what my asshole wears. Ladies. Alright, so I used to work in waste management for special events. I picked up trash with a bunch of volunteers and also people who are usually just out of prison in temp labor and doing stuff for their whatever program that they're working for. How I started the gig was I was in Manchester, Tennessee, sweeping in front of main stages, and I was working with my boss at the time, and there was a bunch of like confetti everywhere, but also a bunch of water bottles that were filled with yellow liquid. And I turned to him, it's like 3 in the morning, and we're picking up after Bass Nectar, and I was like, hey man, there's a lot of water bottles that are filled with a little yellow liquid, and it's a little suspect. And he said, that's piss, son, welcome to trash life. Loved it. I worked that job for about 4.5 years. Because I made good decisions. So also another weird thing, Chris hit me up and asked me to do this show a little while ago and I was ecstatic, but I'm not even making this up. A little bit afterwards, literally, I got a text from someone named the Illuminati in my DMs and I was like, holy shit, I think I made it. And so I was like, let's see where this rabbit hole goes. And so I texted him back and he said, what you need to do is you need to text the Grant Wizard on WhatsApp. Here's his number. So I did. His name was Elvis Benson. Don't tell anyone I said that. I'm breaking my NDA with the Illuminati with that one. I hit him up and he was like, yeah, well, the only way you can join the Illuminati is if you donate to this orphanage. I need $600. And I was like, let me see some pictures of those orphans then. Just for confirmation, I was just wondering what kind of pictures they would send, because like it could go bad, but it could go great. Like really great, like Megan's Law, I'm on that. Just kidding, I'm sorry. But it did, like, so he asked me if as long as I go to Turkey at this specific time that I can donate to these orphans. I got the picture, I saw the orphans, and he started texting me at a time when I looked up was 11:30 at night in Turkey. And he was texting me at 11:30 at night and was like, hey man, why won't you answer back? You're a selfish fool. I thought you were part of this brotherhood. Which everyone calls themselves brother all the time apparently in the Illuminati. Like we're all in some Hulk Hogan fan club that I didn't know about. New to me. But so he texted me, it was 11:30 at night, I looked up in Turkey, and he was like, why aren't you answering back? I was like, look man, it's late right now in Turkey. You gotta be easy about this. And then I found $50. So a lot of the frequently asked questions I get from my job of like, oh, you pick up trash at music festivals, you must find a lot of cool shit. It's like, all right, coolest thing I found, a $800 bottle of champagne. Not coolest thing I've ever found is a bottle of Jankum. Oh, no. Some people know what Jankum is in here. The other people that don't know what Jankum is, please get it into your Google search history immediately after this show. It would make me feel happy. I'm not going to explain what it is. There's a lot of benefits though, like I know a lot of people, like I'm gonna break some NDAs with this, but I'm not supposed to say, people like Slayer, they ask for in their contract writer when they ask for things for their green room, a lot of children's toys and things like that, which you wouldn't expect for Slayer. POD, Christian band, they ask for 3 Coronas. POD fans in here, I like it. 3 Coronas, meaning like some production assistant, probably an intern, has to throw 3 away, aka drink them. Weirdest though, contract writer, is Marilyn Manson. He asked for his green room to be entirely covered in black, and if there's nothing that is covered in black in one of the areas, in his contract, he's legally allowed to shit in the green room, and then they have to pay him for his set. I'm not trying to be famous or anything, but I'm just trying to get to that level, like, that's my goal. But I mean, we get benefits. Like I've seen Stevie Wonder from on stage, and not even Stevie Wonder gets to see Stevie Wonder on stage. Stevie Wonder also parties harder than any other celebrity I have ever had to clean up after. That's not even a joke. It's just me breaking another NDA. We work for so I've had a lot of bad temps. Some on PCP, some not, some alright. A lot of them they'll come like so strictly at they'll get arrested, and then go through a program, and then go through us, and then they'll have to pick up a bunch of drugs on the ground at a music festival. Seems legit. But you hear a lot of funny things from those kind of guys. Like one guy was just like, hey man, a week and a half ago, I was slamming heroin and listening to Slipknot on the radio. Now, I'm picking up trash and listening to Slipknot live. That's what Jesus does for me, bro. He's like, Jesus comes in the strangest places. Ladies. Alright, has anyone here ever rented from Figurito's Video? Yeah. Nice. I used to work for Figurito's Video for a long time. My grandma did a lot of the ordering, which is awkward because she did the ordering for the ones that only sold porn. So we went to a Figurito's and they had a video with an adult room. My grandma did the ordering for it. Like Butterface porn, ordered it. Antique Erotica, ordered it. Our biggest hit was Appetite for Ass Destruction, which would always... It would rent so much that it would wear down, and so I would have to call back to the back room and be like, hey grandma, we're gonna need another copy of Appetite for Ass Destruction. She's like, okay, perfect, thank you for letting me know. Also, we would get calls from porn distributors that would just be like, hey, so we noticed that you guys order a lot of Appetite for Ass Destruction. Would you like to broaden your spectrum and maybe get some dildos or some other things in there? And I'm like, hold on, I have the perfect person for you to talk to. Hey grandma, you gotta call my one. Then 10 minutes later, I'd be helping a customer, checking out Nanny McPhee 2, and then the thing would beep, and it'd be like, God damn it, Ben, I told you to never put those people in. My grandma's a little weird. To tell you exactly how lax pornography is in my family, it's like a rite of passage when I was younger of once you get to 21, you gotta go check out the video convention, and you gotta go with grandpa, and you gotta go around and check out all the adult entertainers. It's totally cool. So by the time I hit 21, the internet existed, and the porn industry did not. But no one told my grandpa, so the porn convention was not invited to the video convention that year. So me and my grandpa just went around to every hotel in downtown Las Vegas and told minimum wage employees, where is the fucking hardcore? Which, if you haven't had that experience, 5 stars, it's pretty great. Yeah, so I mean, I will close on this one because if I open with it, I'm pretty sure no one will be laughing through any of my set. What's your favorite kind of topic to have comedians talk about? Just yell it out. Bestiality, perfect. I was browsing through Reddit. Does everyone know what Reddit is? Yeah. Alright, so I was browsing through Reddit and a guy posted a little cute thing where he got drunk and loved his little baby turtle so much that he wrapped it in his foreskin inside of his penis to the point where he got drunk and passed out and it suffocated. Hold on, we're getting there. Which is now stuck in my head, and I'm sorry it's now stuck in your head, but what I will say is that when he popped it out, do you think he just yelled, Kala Schmegma? And then I found it